When heartbreak becomes your reality, you have two choices: fight for a comeback or disrupt the status quo. And right now, Kyle Busch is living that dilemma as the NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs kick off at Darlington Raceway. For the second year running, Busch, once a fixture of postseason racing with 10 straight playoff appearances and a legendary streak of 5 consecutive Championship 4 qualifications from 2015 to 2019, finds himself outside the playoff grid. Just a few seasons ago, fans expected him to be at the heart of the title battle. Today, his role looks different. He's forced to accept life as a spoiler, a wild card who could shake up the outcomes for title hopefuls. But here's where it gets controversial. Can someone with such a dominant legacy stomach being an outsider, content with upending others' dreams instead of chasing his own? Busch's determination hasn't faded. Victory lane. Finding it is everything, Busch proclaims, reflecting his undiminished drive. He knows exactly what's required. Hitting the right setup, finding essential speed, and getting the whole package to click. Yet, his journey hasn't exactly been smooth since joining Richard Childress Racing, RCR, and partnering with crew chief Randall Burnett 3 seasons ago. Despite their efforts, results remain elusive. After an 11th place showing at Dover Motor Speedway some weeks back, team owner Richard Childress pledged to turn things around. Still, Busch admits wrangling performance improvements this late in the year is a tough challenge. It's a results-based business, he says. We need wins, plain and simple. Austin Dillon and the number 3 team's victory at Richmond proved there's speed in RCR, but we must be flawless to capitalize on it. And this is the part most people miss. Racing's rhythm isn't just about skill or effort. It's cyclical. Busch, still counting more wins than any active full-time Cup driver, with 63 on his record, knows the sport's peaks and valleys firsthand. However, it's been 83 races since his last trip to Victory Lane. That win came at Worldwide Technology Raceway mid-season in 2023. For Busch, these months feel like a grueling drought, and he's upfront about it. A real low point, not in effort, but the lack of wins. Despite sitting 20th in the standings with just 2 top 5 finishes, one at Circuit of the Americas, one on Chicago's street course, Busch's attitude is strikingly positive. Reflecting on the first 26 races of the year, he notes, "There've been glimmers of promise, but we haven't stitched it all together to score a victory. No shortage of effort. Every soul on the team is pushing full tilt each week." He pauses to recognize partners like Lucas Oil, especially after founder Forrest Lucas's passing, a reminder of racing's community and its emotional highs and lows. As the playoffs progress, Busch is primed to play the spoiler, especially in the round of 16. This isn't just talk. He's already won at Darlington, 2008, and snagged runner-up finishes there, including last year's Southern 500. Although his qualifying effort for this weekend, 23rd place, is his worst at the track since NASCAR's next-gen era started in 2022. Don't count him out. Drivers like Busch often perform best when least expected. Looking ahead, the series heads to Worldwide Technology Raceway next week, where Busch's history commands respect. He won last year starting from the pole and finished runner-up in the inaugural Cup race there. Of course, racing isn't always kind. Last year, a late spin into the wall brought a disappointing 35th place finish while battling for position. The opening playoff round wraps up under Bristol Motor Speedway's famed lights. Busch's love affair with the short track is no secret. 8 career Cup victories put him among legends, trailing only Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, Rusty Wallace and Cale Yarborough in Bristol wins. Here's another bold twist. Busch can't chase the championship this time. Perhaps just as important, he's now in a position to help his teammate Austin Dillon navigate the stress and strategy of playoff racing. Having lived a decade of playoff pressure, Busch offers advice. Every week, you've got to reach your own ceiling, even if that varies. If you can, go for the win and set your strategy around it. If not, focus on maximizing stage points. Racing is packed with tough decisions and emotional swings. And that's what makes moments like these so compelling. Busch's shift from contender to spoiler adds a fascinating layer to the playoff story. But what do you think? Should veterans like Kyle Busch focus solely on helping their teams, or is their best contribution rattling the playoff favourites? And do you agree that even a non-title threat can influence the biggest races? Drop your thoughts below. Let's hear where fans stand on this heated debate.